5 crypto mistakes that could ruin your portfolio. Most beginners in crypto trading lose money, not because they're lazy, but because they keep making the same 5 deadly mistakes. So in this video, I'm not only going to show you what those mistakes are and how to avoid them, I will also introduce you to the system I developed as the CTO of our company that ensures our clients don't make them anymore. Let's break down the biggest traps and how to avoid them like a pro. The first mistake is the most brutal one. It's still trying to trade manually. If you're sitting there trying to catch the button, spotted a magical signal no one else saw, or relying on gut feeling to time the market, you're not trading, you are guessing. And yet most beginners still believe they can outsmart the market themselves without any edge and without any kind of system. It's like bringing a knife to a gunfight. The crypto market doesn't care about your intuition. It doesn't care that you feel like Bitcoin's about to reserve. It doesn't slow down just because you're zoomed in on the 5-minute chart, sweating over your entry. Meanwhile, institutions and bots are trading millions with advanced tools, real-time news feeds, and zero emotions. If you are still doing it all manually, you are setting yourself up to lose. And the worst part, you will blame yourself when you fail, even though the game was rigged from the start. But here's the thing, you don't have to keep playing that game. There's a better way, and later in the video I'm going to show you how exactly to eliminate this mistake for good. The next massive mistake I see all the time is that new crypto traders follow the hype. News headlines, influencers posting about the newest meme coin, random calls in subreddits, and coins pumping on Twitter. But here's the truth, that's not a trading strategy, it's gambling with extra steps. By the time most people hear about a coin that's going to the moon, it's already pumped. The early buyers are already planning the exit, and if you're late, you're the exit liquidity. Successful traders don't chase hype, they follow rule-based systems. Think of it like this, if your plan is just buy when everyone's talking about it, that's not a plan, it's a trap. The traders who last in crypto build or follow strategies that they can repeat again and again, regardless of what's trending on social media. The third mistake is one of the most destructive, and almost every beginner falls into it: emotional trading. One moment you're euphoric because a trade is pumping, the next you're panic selling because the price dipped 10%. Here's the problem, when you trade based on fear, greed, or FOMO, you're not making decisions, you're reacting. And reacting in crypto usually means buying high and selling low. Think about it, how many times have you jumped into a coin because it was skyrocketing only to watch it crash right after you bought into it? Or maybe you've sold a position in a panic only to see it recover an hour later. That's emotional trading, and it kills consistency. And it's even worse in crypto because these markets never sleep. There's always something pumping, something crashing, something trending. That constant noise creates pressure. If you don't have a plan, the market will control you, not the other way around. So how do you actually fight back? Here are 2 quick solutions. Take breaks. Crypto runs 24/7. But you don't have to. Stepping away from the charts, even for a few days, resets your mindset and keeps your emotions in check. You will make better decisions with a clear head rather than a tired one. Journal every trade, not just the numbers, but how you felt, why you entered, and whether you followed your plan. Over time, this will reveal your emotional patterns and help you fix them. Emotional discipline doesn't happen overnight, but the more structured and intentional you become, the less power your emotions have over your decisions. If you made it this far in the video, like the video, hit the subscribe button, and make sure to stick around until the end so you can see my solution to completely take those mistakes out. Mistake number 4 is a silent killer, and that's ignoring risk. Beginners often treat crypto like a lottery ticket. They go all in on one coin, invest more than they can afford to lose, or worse, try to win it back after a losing trade. Doubling down, and in crypto, where prices swing 20, 30, or even 50% a day aren't unusual, that kind of mindset is dangerous. One bad trade can wipe out your entire account. What most beginners don't realize is the best traders are obsessed with risk. They know how much they're willing to lose before they enter a trade, and they size their positions accordingly. Risk management isn't about playing scared, it's about staying in the game long enough to let your strategy work. And remember, just because crypto runs 24/7 doesn't mean your capital should be exposed, should always be exposed. You don't need to be in a trade at all times. Sitting on the sidelines is a position, especially in a volatile market. So how do you manage risk effectively? Here are some beginner-friendly rules. Never risk a large chunk of your portfolio on a single trade. That means if a trade goes wrong, and there will, you're not wrecked. Always use stop losses. This is your lifeline. Set them before the trade and not after you're already underwater. Diversify, but don't overdo it. Holding 2-3 solid setups is better than spraying 15 random coins and hoping one moons. Reassess your positions regularly. Just because a trade made sense yesterday doesn't mean it still makes sense today. Check if the market conditions have changed, if your thesis still holds, and if your risk is still justified. Being flexible is just as important as being disciplined. The last mistake, and it's a big one, is not understanding market cycles. Crypto doesn't move in a straight line. It moves in cycles. Accumulation, markup, disruption, markdown. But most beginners don't see it. They buy during the distortion phase when everything's pumping. Influencers are screaming bull run and everyone feels invincible. And they sell during the markdown phase when the market dumps, sentiment flips to fear, and it feels like everything's going to zero. Here's the fix. Learn how to recognize where you are in the cycle before you enter a trade. Zoom out, look at the higher time frames, even months and years, not just days or weeks. Ask yourself, are we in a clear uptrend? Is this a top forming, or is this just a market consolidating? Use cycle awareness to guide your strategy. You don't need to time the top or bottom perfectly. Just about buying into euphoria and panic selling into fear. Most importantly, align with macro momentum, not short-term noise. You'll save yourself from emotional decisions and position yourself where the real gains happen, before the big moves, not after. Mastering the cycle mindset is what separates experienced investors from short-term gamblers. Once you see the bigger picture, you will never trade the same way again. So let's recap. Most beginner traders fall into one or more of these traps. They trade without a plan, they let emotions run the show, they ignore risk, they don't understand where they are in the bigger market cycle. But here's the brutal truth, and even if you understand all of these mistakes, most traders still make them because they are trying to do it all manually. That was the very first mistake I told you about, and now that you've seen how all the other mistakes connect to it, here's the solution. Don't trade like a human, trade like a machine. That's exactly why we built Robot Bulls. Our AI-powered trading system analyzes decades of historical data, live news, tweets, and technical indicators 24/7, so you don't have to. It finds the trades, manages the risks, and executes the plan automatically. No guessing, no hesitation, no emotional mistakes. While manual traders are still drawing trend lines and watching candlesticks, our robot is already placing smart entries and exits based on cold hard data. You get full exposure to top performing crypto assets without staring at charts, without second guessing your decisions, and without the stress. So if you're serious about growing your portfolio and you're tired doing it the hard way, let AI do it. Click the first link in the description, click connect, and enter your phone number to set up your account and start your automated crypto journey today. That's it from me. If you got value from this video, hit the like button. It really helps more traders find this content. And if you're serious about leveling up your crypto game, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and most importantly, don't forget to sign up to our AI trading robot by visiting the first link in the description. We've got more AI content coming soon that you don't want to miss. See you soon.